What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you now that I have a voice to talk about what we just got on Dokkan JP. Now, I do want to talk about this, and there's still a little bit of speculation to be had on this. We'll talk about it here in a moment. Okay, we did get the winter events. We'll talk about that first, then we'll move into the speculation side of this, okay? All right, let's scroll down here. Come on, scroll down. Scroll down. I'll have to get on my phone then. Okay. Basically, it's just saying you got the winter events here. Okay. So, looks like there's a login bonus. That is going to have a lot of really hype stuff in there, including the new free-to-play unit from the looks of things. Looks like it says there's some Elder Kais in there. That's interesting. I haven't looked through what all the bonus is, but it looks like it's the usual stuff that we always get at Christmas time. Okay. Now, double rates banner. And I will talk about this at the end because it's kind of important to what everyone's talking about right now in the game. Okay. We'll come back to that. Now, there's a new stone sale. I don't think it's live quite yet. Actually, it says it goes live at 1600, whereas the other one goes live at 1700. So tomorrow morning, roughly, for us over on the East Coast, this is going to go live. It does have the blue stone in there. Now, interesting point. Okay, Bluestone Summons looks like it's going to be some new characters. Looks like they've added in Vegeta. I don't remember him being on there. Kaioken Goku's on there. That's great for me because I need some dupes of him. So, Bluestone's here. Now, what does this mean for Global? Now, we knew for a while on Global side that the Redstone was coming back. Okay, and Redstone is coming back on JP. I'm assuming it's going to be one of the login bonuses. We'll check here in a moment. But the Select Dokkan Fest this year is that thing from the Baba Shop where you get to pick a unit. Okay. We will probably be getting the Bluestone on Global, but I'm guessing it's not going to be in stones like this. It's going to be in the Pilaf shop. Because you know how they do. You know how they do. Okay. It does look like they've added a couple units to the Redstone stuff. So we'll talk about that as well when that drops. That will be dropping on Global shortly. This is all dropping on JP here in a little bit. I think someone looked through the list, and I even think they said they added the Strength Gogeta to that list. So, very interesting. Okay. Lord Slug is back. And appropriately, the Broly event is back. This leads me... So, okay. We'll do a little speculation here, right? Lord Slug is the last event we really had that's a good movie boss. Okay? Broly makes sense because the Broly movie is coming out. They're going to want to hype that. Okay? Remember, they just added a thing in here where you can select 2 categories. I believe it was Zelos on our speculation video that suggested he might be the first double category leader. Looks like movie bosses might be one of them. Because I highly doubt it's Namekians. So interesting points to make about that. We'll get to WEN BROLY shortly. Okay? They're getting the rank up events. We'll be getting ours on the 20th. That's going to be up to rank 500. So that's good. Another 40 stones for me. Alright, this 3-day event looks like there's a lot of... I'm sorry. Is it 3? I think it's 3 days. What they call a 3-day event. Yeah, 3 consecutive holiday special missions. Okay. Oh, 3 consecutive holiday special missions. I'm sorry. Brain. So, basically, they're going to have a shitload of new special missions, and you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff out of your Sleepy Kais, Dragon Stones, and things like that. That's really nice. And then finally, note, that goes live on the 22nd. Okay. Finally, on the 26th, there's a new Battlefield season being dropped. Okay? Nothing in here about Broly. There's no Broly event. There's no Broly movie. Okay? Let's talk about this double rates banner. Okay? I'm going to jump over here and we're going to talk about the new Trunks LR card. Okay? This is the card that they just, and I mean just last night, teased over on Twitter of all things. Okay? We have the full translation now. His leader skill is the Time Travelers category, beyond space and time, whatever you want to call it. Basically same as in Goku Black. Okay? 130% across the board. He's also Super STR. Both these are 4-key. They're no longer 3-key. They're 4-key leader skills. And Super STR is 4-key 100% across the board. So, really, really awesome leader skill on this guy. He will work as a sub-leader for a lot of great teams. Okay? Now, passive skill. Basically, attack up by 70% for each member. This is the thing we didn't have translated. For each member of the Time Travelers category, or Beyond Space and Time category, on the team, attack and defense up another 10%, max being 70%, which I think makes sense if you do math on that. Okay? If your enemy team has a card with Future Arc category on it, you get another 6-key on top of it. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So, really interesting passive on this, okay? Stock super attacks. The 12-key super attack deals colossal damage with a medium chance to stun. 18-key does mega colossal with a high chance to stun. Okay? So if you're asking what to put in this, crits all the way. Crits 100%. He gets so much attack boost, and he just stuns either way. He doesn't have any other real modifiers on that. 100% crits. Okay? Because let's face it, if you hit him with a super attack and you kill him, you don't give a damn about the stun anyway. Odds of that are pretty good. Because it looks like he's going to do a lot of damage. Pardon me, I'm still plugged up. It still looks like he's going to do a lot of damage. But the goal in these effects isn't necessarily to, like, hit multiple units. It's hard to explain, really, right now with my brain being clogged up like it is. But, trust me, crits are the way to go in this guy. Links are Courage, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Okay? Really, really, absolutely great unit. Really great unit. Okay? If you guys didn't see the animation, I'm going to throw it up here just because I threw it up last night. I will put the link in the description down below if you want to see it. The one thing I do want to say, okay? And this is going to go into the overall conversation regarding what's happening right now with Dokkan Battle. Okay? They're clearly building something up. If you've seen the attack animation is not up to what we kind of consider to be the attack animations as of current. Looking at Goku Black, his attack animation is beautiful. With the other card? We got a few cards recently where their attack animations are utterly gorgeous. This guy's attack animation looks like, I want to say like LR Vegito Blue level. It's still beautiful, but it's not what we consider, what I would call like late 3rd generation. I would call it 3rd generation attack animation. And I'll go over a whole thing on that when I do my attack animation breakdown video, which I am working on. I'm going to bring that to you guys. We're going to talk all about that. When I get feeling better when I'm not plugged up. But why would they drop him now? I believe this is something they've had on the back burner, and they know that people are going to be hyped after the movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say right now, Dokkan is still first place in the JP store. So, I believe. If not, it's really, really high up there. So, they want to keep the hype going. And they've dropped something in every other game that's out. Now, we did get that kind of pseudo-spoiler the other night, and I made a video on it last night, that said there may not be an event for Global. Well, doesn't look like there's one for JP either. But remember, the original information that we had said next week was the Broly event. There's nothing in here about Broly. Most everything they have is going up through the 14th, which is just a couple days away. Well, 14th is today. It's literally everything on here with the exception of, let's go back over to the stuff here. So everything drops today. Everything drops today in Japan. With one exception. Okay? Or 2 exceptions. This drops on the 18th. This drops on the 24th. And then Battlefield drops a few days after that, drops on the 26th. So, what are they planning? Well, couple of possibilities. Broly is definitely coming. I firmly believe that. I do not think they're going to create all this hype in so many other games, and then arguably their #1 gacha right now, they're going to ignore, okay? I just don't see that being the case. So, where are they going with this? Well, notice Trunks is the only one. That's actually from his attack animation. I'm guessing that's from one. I don't remember what the pre-Dokkan cards look like. But that is clearly from the attack animation and maybe one of the other cards that he Dokkan's from. He's the only thing actually featured here. And these two. Now, unless I'm mistaken here, let's go back for a moment and go in here. These are the login bonuses. Okay. So, in the login bonuses, the first login, the absolute first login. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick. Get my translations up. Okay. The very first login, you should receive the Red Dragon Stone and Trunks and Mai. The Kid Trunks and the Kid Mai. Interesting. Now, if we go back over to the banner, notice they're all over this thing. They're everywhere up here. Why would free-to-play cards be on this banner if they're not hiding something? This banner doesn't go live for at least another, 12 hours? There's a reason, guys. There is a reason, I assure you. There is something that they're hiding in here. Okay? I've speculated. I don't think it's Broly. If anything, remember when they did Jiren, right? Jiren dropped. He did not Dokkan for the longest, but he was a really great card. What if there's a base Gogeta in there? And they drop Broly next week. And at that point, Gogeta Dokkans into his blue form. You don't know. You don't know. I just have the sneaky suspicion that this is not your average double rates banner. I just somehow get that feeling. Now, there's no Dokkan Fest at all. At all. That's postulated in this. Nothing whatsoever. So, odds of us getting next week a dual Dokkan Fest that's shared between Global and JP is not out of the question. Now, it is odd. There's a lot of banners currently live on JP. A lot. Okay? I don't remember what time it's out. In the meantime, on Global, we just got the other banner, but we've already talked about how that's a trap. Okay? I don't know if he's going away. He might. Okay? I'm not worried about heroes here. I'm not counting heroes. I'm not counting these banners. I'm mostly counting Dokkan Fests. So we have Janemba's EZA Dokkan Fest, but they've already shown they don't care about overlapping those. Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas. Okay? And then the banners for the thing. So, there's something happening on JP that they're not telling us. They could drop a surprise unit on us. Basically, 12 hours from now, we will know roughly what they were planning. We'll know. But for right now, it's anybody's guess. I would say, tune back in here. We should get a data download shortly. When we get that data download, I'm going to guess we're going to get that data download just before these banners go live. Stone Sail goes live at 4 p.m. for them. The other banner goes live at 5 p.m. If I had to guess, I'm going to say around 2 or 3 p.m. They might have random server maintenance, or they might even just get a straight-up download. We don't know. But there's going to be something, and we're going to know at that point roughly what's happening with this banner, because there's nothing right now in the files that's going to tell us. Why would they keep the details of this hidden from us? And why would they be so, I guess, cryptic if there was something else in the works, guys? That's the video I wanted to bring it to you today. Don't give up. There is still a very good chance we can get the Duel Festival next week. If you think about it, and I said this to my people on Discord, and I think I said it in stream the other night, there may be something spoiler related I've been avoiding the reviews. I've been avoiding the spoiler reviews of it. I know it was shown today to a number of, especially YouTubers. I'm sure my boy Geekdom's there. I'm sure a lot of... I saw Anime AJ post about it. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this. But I don't want the spoilers. I'm sure there's something spoiler-related in there. It sucks. I'm going to get spoiled at that point, but we'll see what happens. There's some reason they're hiding this. And they could just be giving people a chance to go see the film before they get the spoiler from the banner. That's my guess. That's the only reason I could think they would hold off on this for a week and a half. Okay? I will also add this. For the people saying it's going to be next month, I doubt it. I heavily, heavily, heavily doubt it. Because between... Remember, this is the global side of the game is a global game. Not a U.S. game, a global game. And we know other Asian countries and several other countries are getting their drops sometime in that month span. A couple of them before the end of the year. But somewhere in that month span between when it drops here in Japan and when it drops for us in the States. So there's something happening. I assure you. I promise you. We are getting something before the end of the year on this. It just doesn't make sense not to. That's my 2 cents on the matter, guys. Let me know. Feel free to disagree with me. Go ahead. Comment down below. What is your speculation? If you disagree, let me know what your speculation is. Even if you agree, what is your speculation? When is it going to drop? When are we going to know? It'd be a great conversation to have. A great conversation starter. So let me know what you think. Make sure you also like and subscribe to stay up to date with all this crap. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I will lay your ass out when I get feeling better, because God, I still feel like shit.